keep bottled up inside. And all I wanna know is, are you ready for the ride? What have I been waiting for? Oh, I can run, but I can't hide the feelings that I know. 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 Take my hand and say for sure, I can't keep on this road alone. And all this time I thought I knew, but all this time I wasted you. 'Cause I can run, but I can't hide the feelings that I know. I can't keep bottled up inside. And all I wanna know is, are you ready for the ride? What have I been waiting for? Oh, I can run, but I can't hide the feelings that I know. 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 'Cause I can run, but I can't hide the feelings that I know. I can't keep bottled up inside. And all I wanna know is, are you ready for the ride? What have I been waiting for? Oh, I can run, but I can't hide the feelings that I know.
I know you're gold, all on your own, but we keep shining in the light. Out with our friends, I keep thinking it's only us in here tonight. I know that you're not looking for somebody, but let me be the one tonight. Don't need to suffer through some heartache. Just let me be the one tonight. Be the one tonight. Be the one tonight.
Here's to the ones that don't ever take credit. Here's to the ones that won't admit it. I hope you know we're all thanking God for you. And here's to the ones on call all night. Don't think twice about the sacrifice. Here's to the extra mile that you take it to. Yeah, here's to the frontline warriors, to being brave for all of us. You didn't have to make him laugh or hold her hand like that. You didn't have to love, but you did, just to make them all feel better, yeah. You didn't have to pray all night. You didn't have to risk your life. If everybody loved like you did, the world would be a whole lot better. You didn't have to. No, you didn't have to. No, no.
You give it all like there ain't much to it. Fire's all around and you walk right through it. I hope you know we're all thanking God for you. Yeah, there's not enough words to say. You're a hero in every way. So I raise my glass for everything that you do.
Yeah, here's to the frontline warriors, to being brave for all of us. You didn't have to make him laugh or hold her hand like that. You didn't have to love, but you did, just to make them all feel better, yeah. You didn't have to pray all night. You didn't have to risk your life. If everybody loved like you did, the world would be a whole lot better. You didn't have to. No, you didn't have to. No, no. Thank you, 'cause you didn't have to. Thank you, 'cause you didn't have to. Here's to the frontline warriors, to being brave for all of us.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the second annual Chamberlain University Nurses Month Stronger Together event. My name is Janina Johnson, Director of the BSN Online Program, coming to you live from sunny Tempe, Arizona. I'm joined by my dear colleague, Tracy. Tracy, please say hello.
Aloha! I'm Tracy Stogner, Dean of the MSN Specialty and Accelerated Tracks, coming to you live from the beautiful island of Kauai, Hawaii. That's where I live. Janine, I'm so excited to be joining you again this year. This is going to be so much fun. We have a great show ahead. For those of you attending for the first time, welcome. And for those of you who were here last year, we hoped you enjoyed hearing the song again by the famous duo Brown and Gray, You Didn't Have To. They wrote that song especially for nurses, and the video was especially for Chamberlain. So it was cool to see that again. We welcome our students from across the nation, our supportive faculty, those who graduated from this university, and those who are still a part of our tremendous community, our alumni. Also joining are our healthcare partners. We are so excited to welcome each and every one of you as we celebrate our community, our profession, and our calling to step forward. So to start off the event, I would like to welcome you with a Hawaiian saying. It simply means, come on in, e komo mai, come on in and join us and join the show.
I love that, Tracy. Thank you for that warm welcoming. Last year, we realized that as a community, we needed to find more times to come together in one place and to celebrate. We had a lot of requests to keep this annual tradition alive, so here we are again. This time with more entertainment, more giveaways, and more stories about how Chamberlain University nurses make a difference. So this year, the theme of Nurses Month is Nurses Make a Difference. And you do. You do make a difference at work, at home, with your friends, your family, and your community. What you do in your profession is not defined by the hours you work, but by your passion and your call to step forward. We are here to celebrate nurses, making a difference. And this year, we are also highlighting our alum. This year, we passed the mark of over 100,000
That's
graduates.
amazing.
Isn't that,
Wow.
Tracy?
Yes, I
So
love it.
impressive. So, I mean, can you even imagine the amount of impact that many healthcare
No,
professionals have on the world? We are truly making a difference here at Chamberlain.
that's
We are
right.
so proud to be part of this community and wanted to highlight a few other notable things about Chamberlain. Hold on, Chamberlain family, and Tracy as well, because there are a lot of interesting facts here about Chamberlain. Did you know that Chamberlain University is the largest nursing school in the US? Chamberlain has the largest pre-licensure BSN program in the US.
Wow,
I know, Chamberlain has the largest BMP program in the US.
that's
Chamberlain
amazing.
has the most FNP enrollments in the US and the largest FNP
Whoop,
population.
whoop.
Chamberlain graduates have the second most individuals with nursing degrees in the US. And Chamberlain has the second largest RN to BSN program in the US. Wow,
Mhm.
right? Talk
Yeah,
about
absolutely.
making a difference. We are
Yeah.
nurses. We know
Mhm.
nursing is a profession built for those who are called to step towards a greater good and support our communities. Thank you all for being here today. I see you lighting it up in the chat. Thank you. We want to keep that
Mhm.
going throughout the show.
Yes.
And Tracy, can you tell us what we have planned today for the show?
Sure, I'm so excited. We have such a wonderful agenda planned for you today. So, to start off our event, we'll be kind of grounding ourselves, toning it down a bit while we listen to the spoken word of Harold Green, reminding ourselves that we nurses are so much more than just the name of our profession. We will also be hearing from our Chamberlain students across the nation and how they are making a difference. Excited to hear about that. And then during the event, we will be joined by the Chamberlain Virtual Chorus. I'm very excited about that and to hear that. And we will also have nursing expressed through art. So I'm excited to see that too. And we will be celebrating our wonderful Daisy Award winners. Throughout the celebration today, we'll be honoring our Chamberlain Care Award nominees and announcing the grand prize winners. That'll be fun too. So a great show
Oh,
planned today.
it is a great show. Chamberlain community, what an awesome event we have planned for today. Tracy and I are honored to celebrate nurses with you all. I want to give a shout out to our marketing team who have done an amazing job this
That's
year
right.
putting together this
Thanks,
event.
guys.
So this event's going to go on about an hour or so, and believe me, it will fly by. And let's not forget, Tracy, we also will be giving away some Chamberlain prizes
That's
throughout the
right.
event. Tracy, can you tell us how to participate in the trivia and what prizes we have for our lucky winners?
Sure. If you would like to participate in the trivia, you'll be able to do that right here in the event platform this year. So once we get there, we'll direct you to look for the multiple choice questions. And then right after the trivia question is answered, we're going to spin the wheel for a giveaway. And I know that it's going to be more than one giveaway, so make sure you stay tuned for that. A few other notes about the show, and I see a lot of you doing it. It really means a lot. We do have that chat box, so make sure it's located to the right of your screen, and we'd love to hear from you throughout the event. You guys, we can't see your beautiful faces, and you're all muted. So to know that you're just right here with us and cheering us on, we'd love to hear from you in the chat.
Yes, we want to hear from you. Over the past few years, the world has come to know just how important nurses are.
That's right. Nurses throughout the country have stepped up in an amazing way to help. And that is why it's so important that today, this week, this entire month, we take time to celebrate where we are in our nursing careers and celebrate other nurses who are the backbone of our support teams. Individually, we are strong, resilient, thoughtful, and unique. But as we know, Janina, this profession can be tough.
Yes, it can be tough, Tracy. We love being nurses, and sometimes that can become all consuming. Last year, we emphasized the importance of prioritizing self care, giving what we can, not all that we have. This year, we want to celebrate you as a nurse and also acknowledge the different ways we show up in life. Nurses make a difference. You make a difference. And the way you make a difference is not just by how you step forward as a nurse, but how you step forward in the many, many ways throughout your life. None of us could do this without our outlets, without our nursing community, and without celebrations to help lift us up when the days get a bit heavy.
That's exactly right. And that's why it's so important that we're all gathered here today. to celebrate our community and to celebrate each other, frankly. And I consider this to be sort of an infusion of positivity and joy this whole event. So excited to see what we have.
Yes, Tracy, Chamberlain family, it's time to prepare for this incredible event. At this time, I invite you to find a quietish space wherever you are. Invite your support team to join you as we ground ourselves and prepare our minds for continued moments of gratitude, inspiration, and recognition. Let's listen to the words we all deserve to hear, written by Harold Green. Harold Green earned the prestigious Carl Sandburg Literary Award in 2014, and we are lucky enough to have Harold write a poem just for Chamberlain University.
Just imagine having healing as a superpower, knowing that your heart and hands were made to hold life and mend it. What a feeling. Draped in a uniform of scrubs and gloves, no capes, just ingenuity and love. You're the first superheroes we know, and in some cases, the last ones we see. When a baby is born, that precious life is placed in your sturdy hands, and all they fussy demands, you somehow understand their language. The ultimate translator. Your soothing spirit presents peace with just your presence. And as that baby grows and encounters life's speed bumps, and the numerous stumbles create lashes and lumps, whose familiar face creates the calm they need, saying it will be okay. And your soothing tone, plus the power of your touch, makes them believe. And when life gives us more than we think we can handle, when the results come back positive, leaving us feeling negative, who becomes our companions, chaplains, and champions, rooting us on even when you lack cheerleaders? You give even when you aren't getting. How selfless to serve when you feel helpless. What a gift. I wrote this to say thank you for the times we forgot to say I appreciate you when it felt like we forgot you. Just know we haven't. This is for every baby you birthed, every hand you held, every heart you touched, every life you saved. You deserve so much. Because the reality is, we wouldn't still be here if it wasn't for you. So thank you for using your superpower for the greater good. I hope your efforts are always celebrated, as they should.
Wow, that was beautiful. Wasn't it? So inspirational. We are so grateful to Harold Green for writing this poem, specifically for Chamberlain University nurses. I know I started to get a little emotional. I felt so proud just hearing those words, to be a nurse, especially when he spoke of healing as a superpower, the ability to hold life and mend life. That is why we're here today, to celebrate the fact that we do make a difference, and we make a big one. And it was good to have that validated through those words.
I love that too, Tracy. I love that our nursing superpowers span a life cycle from birth to death. As nurses, we experience life's highs and lows alongside those we serve in many ways and multiple settings. And today we celebrate you, the countless differences that you have all made in the lives of others. So thank you for taking that moment to get grounded with us. Let's take a deep breath and dive into this show.
Yes, that's very good.
So we know that Nurses Month is all about being a nurse, but we also know that nurses are so many more things. In addition to being a nurse, I'm a mother, a sister, an avid runner, and a donut connoisseur. I know you didn't know that about me. It's important for us to honor all parts of who we are, and this allows us to stay balanced, healthy, and to make a positive difference in how we show up and step forward as nurses. Chamberlain, we want to hear from you. Drop some words in the chat to describe who you are in addition to being a nurse. And Tracy, what makes you unique, wonderful, and whole?
Well, I can relate to some of the things you mentioned. I also am a mother, a wife, a sister. I'm a volunteer in my community. I enjoy hiking. And like you, Janina, I also enjoy eating donuts. And I didn't know that about you, that you like donuts. So that's pretty cool. Let's see. Did anybody? Oh, a mother. Stephanie, you're identifying as a mother. Yeah. An advocate. Ooh, I like that one.
That one was awesome.
Danielle. Yeah, that's a really good one. Yes. Thanks, guys, for dropping some things in the chat for us. Okay, so now it's time to hear from some of our students across the nation. We ask them what inspires them to keep going, to make a difference, and what makes them whole. So let's hear some of their stories now. And keep typing in the chat. I love it.
My name is Wright. I'm a soccer player and a nurse.
My name is Courtney, and I am an animal lover, and I'm a nurse.
My name's Brittany, and I am a mother and a nurse.
I'm a runner, a marathoner, a triathlete, and a nurse.
Hi, my name is Belinda Johnson. I'm a mom and a registered nurse in the primary care outpatient clinic.
My name is Nagana, and I love being in my backyard.
My name's Kim. I love fitness, and I'm a nurse.
I'm the grandmother of 9 with 2 on the way, and I'm a nurse.
My name is Rajampreet, and I am a nurse and a mom. Here is my little one. It gives me motivation that my patients get well.
My name is Angeline Davies. I'm a mom of 5, a military spouse, and I'm a nurse. My biggest motivations are my children.
My favorite quote is, "In a world where you can be anything, be kind."
My name is Estrella. I'm a housewife and a nurse.
I'm Claudia Corona, and I'm the SGA president of the Addison campus.
Hi, my name is Alondra Villegas, and I am the vice president.
And we are nurses.
I am a wife.
I am a mother, and I am a nurse.
I am a nurse.
I'm a nurse.
I'm a nurse.
I am a nurse.
I am a mom.
And I'm a nurse.
I am a gardener and chef.
I am now in the F&P role.
I, look into nature.
I'm a lifter.
I'm a runner.
I am the CEO and a nurse.
I am a hiker.
Now I'm a nurse, trying to become an MP.
I am a mother of 2.
I'm Jennifer. I'm a student nurse, and I run marathons. And I want you to know to never give up.
I love that last.
I did too. Don't give up. I love at the end there. That was
it's
really
so wonderful to see our students in all the other ways they show up in life. Thank you so
I
much
know.
for the chat. We see amazing moms, associate pastors, creative. Keep it going. Just knowing that we all bring so much more to our professional roles. So we want to say thank you to our aspiring nurses. This profession you have chosen is essential not just now, but always. Students are so important to the future of nursing. You will be the voices, leaders, innovators, and doers of continued high-quality professional nursing practice. You will shape the profession to help address needs of patients, communities, and systems. You will be the advocates for a more equitable healthcare system and health equity outcomes. You will practice and place importance not only on patient well-being, but your well-being. To our campus and online students, we thank you for taking the time to share your words of inspiration and for being part of this community. Tracy, I think it's time for us to introduce the Chamberlain Care Awards.
Yes, it is. And today is all about celebrating nurses and recognizing our community. And this year, Chamberlain University launched the Chamberlain Care Awards, which recognizes the impact that each of you have. This year, the audience available for nominations is our alumni, but keep an eye out every year as we roll out different ways and different audiences so you can participate and nominate. And here to join us is Aisha Barnes, who is our Senior Marketing Manager of Alumni Relations and has been spearheading the awards this season. So excited to have Aisha with us. Welcome, Aisha.
Thank you for having me, Janina and Tracy. It has been a great time already, and we're just getting started.
Right.
Yes, Aisha, we're so eager to hear about the Chamberlain Care Awards, and we are wondering, probably like everyone else here, what are the awards about? And so if you don't mind, we're going to ask you a few questions.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah, so Aisha, just start off by telling us a little bit about, the Chamberlain Care Awards, and we know it's about nurses doing great work, but I know this year we were focused on alumni, but I know, in subsequent years, we're going to be focusing on different audiences too. So maybe just share a little bit about that with us.
You nailed it, Tracy. The Chamberlain Care Awards are our way to recognize the outstanding work that our alumni are doing within the healthcare community. And you're right, we're starting with alumni this year, but in future years, our hope is to expand it to faculty, partners, and students.
That's so exciting. I can't wait to hear more about that. And I know for this year, we have 3 categories. I think that's correct. And for each category, there's 3 nominees. And could you just tell us a little bit about the names of the awards for these categories?
Definitely. So the 3 categories for the inaugural Chamberlain Care Awards are Emerging Caregiver, Commit to Care Service Award, and Distinguished Career in Nursing.
Yeah, that's amazing. I'm so excited to hear from the nominees and see who the grand prize winner is. And I know what's amazing to me is that over 200 nominations came in. Is that right? For these folks to get them nominated?
That's right. Over 200 nominations from the community. So we are so happy to have all those.
That's really exciting. And so I know that there are 3 nominees for each category and then the grand prize winner, as we mentioned. So can you just tell us a little bit about how the folks were nominated, and then a little bit about the choosing the grand prize winner, and then maybe if you can tell us what the grand prize winner wins. I'm anxious to hear about that too.
I know winning is exciting, right? But our winners were determined. We had a multi-departmental Chamberlain group, as well as our admin council vote on the winners. So we chose 3 nominees in each category, so 9 total nominees, and then the grand prize winner. And then what you win is a monetary award, a placard, a trophy, which is very important to share with your friends and family, and then bragging rights for life, along with a blog and highlighted video dedicated just to them.
Wow, that's amazing. That's really cool. Well, thank you so much for sharing.
Yes, thank you, Aisha. Now we're going to jump into the first category of our Chamberlain Care Awards, the Emerging Caregiver. This award recognizes a recent alum graduating within the past 10 years who is positively influencing healthcare today and who will unquestionably shape the future of the profession. We were able to connect with our nominees, Sydney Bruner, Aniel Burks, and Alia Jawade. To learn more about them, we have pulled together a quick snapshot for you. Let's hear from our nominees now.
I'm fortunate enough to work at the campus that I graduated from. The student will ask a question like, what would we do in this situation? And I'm like, well, I've been in that situation, so let me just tell you what I did and what I learned from it. And I find that a very good way to help our new nurses through this very interesting time of being a nurse. I think I would just want people to say that they felt safe with me, that they felt compassion, they felt more confident, they felt heard and fought for. I hope that those are the things that they feel. I think we all go through our life and we never expect for people to call us out for the things that we do because it's just us being human.
It makes me feel really good to know that the work that I'm doing, it's seen. It's very meaningful work. I truly believe in the work. I believe in diversity and inclusion, especially in nursing, that we represent the communities that we serve. I believe that nurses need a voice at every level. So us being a force at the Capitol and in the legislature, I feel like it's very necessary to move not only the nursing profession forward, but also for us to be able to give adequate care to the communities that we serve.
Teamwork is everything. Literally, if I don't have my coworkers, I don't know how I can do my job. We need each other. If a patient codes, you need everyone there. And we have to have like this, this teamwork. And without that teamwork, it's impossible. So, I've developed a great sense of family at work. And, they're some of my bestest friends. I love going to work. And I feel like, as much as I love going to work and as much as I love my colleagues, I want them to feel the exact same way.
Amazing, Tracy, right?
I know, incredible.
Congratulations to our 3 very impressive nominees. Here to announce our Emerging Caregiver Grand Prize winner is Associate Provost of Social Mission and Academic Excellence, Dr. Kenya Beard.
Thank you, Janina and Tracy. I am honored to be here today to deliver one of the Chamberlain Care Awards, specifically the Emerging Caregiver Award, an award that recognizes a recent alum, like Janina said, who is positively influencing healthcare today and shaping the future of nursing. Every day, nurses use their voice to help others. For example, some nurses have used their voice to improve patient access to nurse practitioners. Today, 27 states have passed laws that allow full practice for NPs, which has improved healthcare outcomes. Chamberlain University is proud of all our alumni, but today we are especially proud of an alumnus who has used her voice to improve healthcare and who truly epitomizes the attributes of this award. So without further ado, the 2022 Emerging Caregiver Award goes to Dr. Unveil Burks, a dynamic leader who used her voice to influence the future of nursing. Let's hear her story.
My name is Dr. Unveil Burks, and I'm a graduate of the Doctor of Nursing Practice Program, Nursing Executive Track at Chamberlain University. Every nurse should feel safe and valued every day they go to work. Nurses are trusted with protecting life, and you have to feel like you're in a safe environment to do so, and you also want to feel like the work that you do is valued, because it is valuable. We are the backbone of the hospitals. We've been working on workplace violence prevention for the past 3 years. We had a nurse that lost her life in 2019 to workplace violence. And since then, we have been working with legislators, with her family for resolutions. There was a workplace violence task force that I chaired. And from that work, we were able to put together a bill. And that bill is actually moving through the processes. It passed the House Health and Welfare Committee unopposed. It passed on the House floor unopposed, and 23 representatives added themselves as co-authors. What really triggered in me to want to get involved, it started at being at the unit level, where there are things that are occurring that it got to the point where you can complain about things or you can work to fix things. So I switched modes into trying to fix things. So I was doing it at the unit level, and then I grew to start doing it at the hospital level, and then in my career I grew at the system level. And then the light bulb really went off, is if you want to make massive changes, when you change legislation and you change laws, that is an overarching change. Attending committees, and I would notice that people would get up to speak, and whatever they said was taken as the truth. And if you're not at the table and you're not there to provide testimony to counter what they are saying, then that is the truth, and that's how the decisions are made. So unless you have content experts in the room that can say, well, that's not actually, factual, then it continues to move along. So it kind of goes back to the old saying that if you're not at the table, you're on the menu. But health policy is something that I'm passionate about, and I don't mind being a voice for nurses and reaching back to the nurses who are at the bedside and say, hey, this is what's going on in the legislature. This is how it's going to impact you. How do you feel about this? What do you think we should do about this? Okay, you like it? Let's move forward with it. Okay, you have issues with it? Let's see how we're going to oppose it. But I think it's bridging the gap, because everything impacts us in some way, shape, or form. Even as nurses, who's going to come save us if we don't work to save ourselves? So it's been just for me, it's been huge to share the work that we are doing in health policy, because I do see students, like, their eyes are lighting up like, wait, workplace violence is a huge thing. Like, I just graduated and I've experienced X, Y, and Z, and it's like, well, we're working on this for you. It's like, how can I help? So just to make them feel like they also have a voice and we do care and we do value them, I think that's how we keep our nurses in the workforce. I don't have words. Thank you so much. I am so appreciative of this honor. I'm happy to receive this, and I'm happy to share the work that we're doing, and I'm hoping that anything that we share, that we're working on, if somebody else wants to work on something similar, reach out to me, contact me. I would love to help support you all. Thank you all so much for this recognition. I am just so excited. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Great sharing.
That was so
fitting. Yes, love it. How fitting that Anielle's 2 bills passed during Nurses Month of 2022.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so inspired how she uses her nurse superpowers to advocate for nurse workplace safety. She's a dynamic and selfless leader. We are sending well wishes to all nominees, our grand prize winner, and thank you to those who nominated these outstanding alum. Dr. Beard, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you.
Oh, that is just so inspiring. I mean, all of them. And Anielle, congratulations to you. What is so amazing about this community is that we as nurses, we make a difference. We impact the future of our profession and the immediate outcomes of our patients, which is very inspiring and meaningful and gives us a lot of purpose in our work. And just think it's so amazing what all those students have done. So former students, actually alumni. So Janina, guess what it's time for? One of my favorite parts of the show.
And you know, it's one of my favorite parts too. So we're going to begin our first giveaway of the day. A few things. To participate, we will ask you to choose a multiple choice answer from our trivia question. The trivia questions today will be about nurses who made a difference throughout history. There will be 4 winners for the first giveaway.
Yeah, I love that. 4 winners. So you'll see right below the video screen that there is a live multiple choice option. So please scroll down and pick your answer to this following question. So now it's time for our first trivia question. What nurse risked her life to bring supplies and support to soldiers in the field during the Civil War? Chamberlain family, it's time to pick your answer.
Great. I'm going to give a little hint while you're picking your answer. This nurse also founded the American Red Cross in 1881 at the age of 59 and led it for the next 20 years.
That's impressive. So let's also take a look really quick while you're choosing your answer. What can you win? Can we take a look at the giveaway? Ooh, it's a cozy package for self-care. I love that. Janina, what do you think of this gift?
You know what I think of this, Tracy. It looks like I can wear this on my couch and eat donuts. Super cozy.
I love it. Okay.
So our polls are going to be closing, and everyone is going to answer the trivia. And then we're going to go ahead, and I think it's time to spin that wheel.
That's right. Spin that wheel. Let's see who our first winner is. Amy. Ooh, let me pull my screen down a little bit so I can see your last name. Amy McLean, you are our first winner. Yay! Great. Okay, we got 3 more to go. So let's spin the wheel again and see who's winning now. Woohoo! Very exciting. This is going to be our Samantha Avicilla. So congratulations to you, Samantha. Way to go. Okay, number 3 is up. Let's spin that wheel for number 3. Who's going to be our lucky winner for today? Susan Farrell. Congratulations, Susan. Way to go. On to number 4 because we got 4 to do. Yay. Jacqueline Martinez. Wow, yay. Congratulations to all our winners today. Good for you for participating. Thanks, guys. Thanks for everyone for participating in our trivia and in the chat. So just so you know, In order to find out how you collect your prize, make sure to check the email that you signed in with at the end of the show, and it'll give all the information in there for what you need to do next to make sure and claim your prize.
That's great. So what's next, Tracy?
Okay, so our next guest, I'm super excited about this, Janina. He has over 30 years of experience in the creative arts. He has gained the attention of national sports teams like the Chicago Blackhawks, raised over $4 million for charities and foundations all over the world. That's impressive. And has appeared on ABC, NBC, CBS, and many more national networks. His passion for painting has been made famous by his speed to paint. We are so excited to introduce you to Elliot Frum, who will be making a painting inspired by nurses making a difference. Welcome, Elliot.
Thank you, JC and Tracy. My name is Elliot, and I'm with Artbeat Live. I am so excited to be here today, working with Chamberlain University, and let's celebrate Nurses Month together. And I am honored to be here to create a painting just for you guys. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the artwork. Thank you.
There you go. I just have so much admiration for artists because I am not artistic at all. Especially if I was trying to speed along. I could draw fast, really fast 6 figures, and that's about it.
That's what I was thinking too. A couple 6 figures. I might color them in a few colors, but that's about all I got. I'm not quite sure what Elliot's doing here at this point.
I don't either. Oh, it'll be so interesting to see how this comes together. And I love that he's doing this just for Chamberlain. Well, that was, is that a
And
fake?
it's inspired by our show, so I'm quite curious as to what's going through his mind.
Yeah.
And what the inspiration is that's driving this painting, other than some colors at this point, right?
I know. Well, it looks like maybe a face is coming in. I'm not sure. But I know our theme is Nurses Make a Difference, so I imagine it'll be something along those lines. I don't know, but very exciting to see him paint.
It is very exciting. Well, that was a lot of paint. And we're going to let Elliot continue to do his thing while we dive into more recognition and continue to give him inspiration as we head into the Daisy Awards.
Yay.
So, yeah, Daisy Awards. Love this recognition. One of the things we've seen this year is just how resilient nurses and nursing students are. And we know an important contributor to our resilience is meaningful recognition. So we are so grateful for our partnership with Daisy and that our practices align with the Foundation's mission of gratitude and recognition. This partnership allows us to recognize our students and faculty. So first, let's take a moment and acknowledge our Student Daisy winners.
And what's really exciting about this is there were around 149 honorees. And out of those 149, there were 41 winners. You can see their names here on the screen. And the Daisy Award for Extraordinary Nursing Students celebrates nursing students for above and beyond care and compassion, recognizing their efforts to deliver the best clinical care possible while reminding them of the impact they have on their patients, their families, through kindness and the acknowledgement of the human spirit. So congratulations again to all of this year's Daisy recipients.
Yes, congratulations. Hopefully you had an opportunity there to snap a picture of your name up there in the show. So cool. We love recognition. And of course, who prepares those students to go above and beyond? Our extraordinary faculty. Here to pay tribute to the contributions of Chamberlain faculty is our provost, Dr. Carla Sanderson.
Thank you, Janina, and also to you, Tracy, for an incredible celebration so far. Yes, what a privilege it is for me to be able to recognize those that were given Daisy Awards. The event earlier this month was just a real high water mark for me. We had the privilege of celebrating our faculty who were nominated to receive the award. Just reading what the students had to say about our faculty was deeply meaningful in and of itself. But there was more. Our president and I were able to gather the recipients in a virtual room with Mark and Bonnie Barnes themselves. Same is true with the students. What a rich time of dialogue and sharing. Mark and Bonnie shared their hope, the goal they have that faculty receiving the Daisy Award will be encouraged and inspired in this incredibly important work that we do, teaching the next generation of nurses. In our time together, the Barnes probed each recipient, hearing their story, responding with a follow-up, true dialogue with each one. We laughed, but we also had moments of sharing that prompted us to tears. It was deeply meaningful. To hear what this meant to my colleagues was truly something very special. The Daisy Award is making a difference, yes, for students and graduates and also for our faculty, really fulfilling the aim they set out to fulfill, which is to honor nursing faculty who inspire. And in their words, nursing is so much more than just the, as they say it, tasks and technology. That's what they witnessed when they were watching the care for their son. They talk about the art that nursing is, the science, yes, but the art that every patient encounter matters. So during Nurses Month, I hope that everybody in this celebration and our recipients each feel moved and inspired by the Daisy program itself. Our work matters.
Aw, that was so beautiful. Thank you, Dr. Sanderson, for those amazing words. And I know one of the things that really spoke to me was the number of honorees. There were 386 honorees. That means 386 students actually made the effort to nominate a faculty member, and that was pretty special. There were 42 winners. And I know the Daisy Award for Extraordinary Nursing Faculty, it celebrates the nursing faculty for their inspirational influence on the nurses of today and tomorrow, reminding them that nursing is much more than tasks and technology. And as Dr. Sanderson mentioned, ensuring that the art as well as the science of nursing is brought in. So I just was so amazed by all the nominees that were brought in, the sheer number of them, and then congratulations very much to our winners.
Yes, congratulations to our winners. And don't forget, as our Daisy friends say, it's time for recognition. The time for recognition is always. So you can nominate a student or faculty member for the Daisy Award at any time. You can go to chamberlain.edu/Daisy. So let's move on.
Yes.
Here, Tracy.
Okay, so now I think we should go back and check in with Elliot and see what's going on so that all of you can kind of see what he's been doing. He's been painting behind the scenes while we've been talking. So we've asked the production team to speed up the past few minutes so we can kind of see what he's been able to make. So let's check in now. Can we see the video of Elliot?
Okay, here we go.
Okay, it's going in fast forward motion. Okay, now it's starting to come to life. I'm starting to see faces.
You're right.
Oh, and here. Oh, with masks.
This is amazing.
That is so cool. And Janina, from what I understand, to make this painting in its entirety, I think it took 14 minutes. Is that right? Isn't that what I remember hearing?
Yeah, I think so. And that's speed painting, the heart of painting right there.
Oh, I love that. Oh, wow.
Oh, this is phenomenal.
I'm just so impressed and in awe, actually.
Yeah, that is super impressive to me. So I guess we all have superpowers somewhere in us, right?
That's right.
It was an amazing time. Wow. I'm kind of tired from that. That's pretty quick. Once again, my name is Elliot, and
I bet you
thanks
are.
for having me out here. Thank you for all the aspiring and practicing nurses. You guys totally make a difference in my life, other people's lives. And I so appreciate everything you do. My love and my heart goes out to you. Hope you enjoy this painting. Have more fun today. I'll see you real soon. Thank you much.
So amazing.
That was really great. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful?
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you, Elliot. And So look at this beautiful painting. So I'm sort of having an idea here, Janina. What should we do? But I want to check in with you. What should we do with this painting by this amazing award-winning artist? Do you have any ideas?
I dropped my contact information in the chat, so maybe it's coming to me, but I have a better idea, right? I think that we should actually give it away to someone here today. So what do you say? What is the audience out there? Does somebody want this wonderful
type in the chat? Should we give it away to someone on the show today?
Absolutely. I think so. I think it's a yes. So
I think it is
let's
too.
spin that wheel and see who the lucky winner is.
Ooh. The wheels are spinning. Who's it going to be? I'm so jealous. Janice Anderson, congratulations. You're the lucky winner of that amazing painting by Elliot Frum. So make sure to check your email at the end of the show, the one you signed up with, and it'll give you all the directions and information you need to collect your prize. That is so fun. Oh, I'm so glad we were able to give that away. Thank you again, Elliot. That's just neat. So we got to keep things moving. We're so excited to continue on with our show. We have a lot going on, but we know a huge part of our show and the most meaningful part of our show is truly our awards. So let's dive into our next award. The Commit to Care Service Award recognizes an alum whose dedicated work and model service have benefited society and the profession of nursing. Recipients have demonstrated selfless, ongoing community service on a local, state, national, or international level. We were able to connect with our nominees, Jamerson Holloway, Stephanie Rossi, and Kyle Hauser, to learn a little bit more about them and have pulled together their video stories for you now. So let's hear from our nominees.
While at Chamberlain, our health department, they had a program where they just wanted to kind of do like an outreach into the barbershops. And why not talk about health? Why not talk about diabetes? Why not bring up those challenging subjects? You know, the first couple of times they're like, no. I got them to the point where hypertension became a game to them. It was like, oh, I'm gonna make sure my blood pressure is gonna be lower next week, or my blood pressure is gonna be lower than his. I mean, it became like a competition. Nursing teaches you how to be selfless. I challenge somebody to be better than me. Take it to the next level.
I am very passionate about being able to provide nursing, not only here at the clinic level, but also out in the community and volunteer services as well. It's not just the patients that continue to inspire me, but it's also our team members that we have, whether or not we're getting somebody who has very little experience in nursing or somebody who has, 20 or 30 years in cardiology. Being able to bring somebody into the clinic, find out where their baseline is, and then continuing to challenge them to make sure that they're growing themselves, no matter if they've been here for 20 years or if they've been here for, 2 days.
I work in the community as an activist and in partnering to help improve Black maternal health. I became a nurse to help people during their toughest time. I feel that working with the most vulnerable populations and giving them a platform to drive the care that they need will make the entire world a better place, not just one hospital or one zip code, that it will have a really big effect. So making sure that that platform is had and that those tables are opened and bringing that population in is something that I will not stop advocating for and doing.
Wow. All of those nominees are so inspiring, aren't they?
Yes, nurses make a difference.
Yes, making a difference for sure. And at this time, we'd like to welcome back our amazing provost, Dr. Carla Sanderson, who will be announcing the grand prize winner of the Commit to Care Service Award. So Dr. Sanderson, are you with us?
Right. Chamberlain's inaugural alumni Commit to Care Service Award winner. Dr. Tracy Long from his home campus in Las Vegas. Dr. Long describes Jamerson as the epitome of the nurse that Florence Nightingale would be proud of. Jamerson manages 2 large teams of veterans at the U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs in Las Vegas. He oversees the care for 2,100 patients. His passion for helping people has taken him on mission trips around the world, as we saw in his video, including areas of significant poverty and vulnerability in Haiti and the Dominican Republic. Jamerson is passionate about educating African American men about health risks, as he said, including hypertension and diabetes. To prove what I say is true, I'm going to emphasize what we saw. Jamerson volunteers 3 Saturdays a month at local barbershops to give the knowledge to his community that he has as a nurse, meeting people where they are, being a friend, sharing a story, and sharing his passion for helping others. As he says himself, one person at a time, one veteran at a time. We are watching you, Jamerson. You say you want to change the trajectory of people's lives with a simple and humble act of kindness. You are doing just that. By sharing yourself and your nursing knowledge through friendship and conversation in such an unexpected place as the barbershop, a safe place, comfortable, a place of community. You're changing lives there. What an inspiration you are, Jamerson. Across these 4 years since you graduated from Chamberlain, you have been paying Chamberlain Care forward as an alumnus of this university, and in so doing, inspiring us to ask ourselves, what is it that I can do? Join me in celebrating Jamerson's outstanding service.
My name is Jamerson Holloway, and I am a RN manager at the VA.
The veteran group was personal for me. I wanted to go into the military. I wanted to go into the Army. I actually tried to go into the Army, but I had asthma, so I was 4F, which for those who know 4F, you kind of disqualify from service. So once I became an RN and the opportunity presented itself for me to serve my veterans, I kind of embraced it and said, you know what, this is my way to serve my country. This is the way I can serve my veterans, is to educate myself and to help bring them into a more proactive and engaged role of self-management, chronic disease management, and prevention. I love nursing because I love to learn. One thing about nursing, change is inevitable. We might be doing it one way for 3 years, and then 2 years later they change it and we doing it 180 degrees the other way, because we found out that it's evidence-based to do it this way, in opposed to the way that we've been doing it. It's critical that if we are going to bring African American men, Black men, to be more engaged in healthcare and prevention and getting checked, then they need to be able to see themselves in these roles. Yes, I'm a Black male nurse, and that's cool, that's okay. I have something to offer you. I have something that I can tell you, I have something that I can teach you. And I think that as that relates to the barbershop initiative, it makes me more receivable. And when they see me delivering that message, it makes it more palatable for them. And I'm just gonna keep going so that I can learn along with them. I love to travel, I love going overseas and being able to help people who don't necessarily have the same amenities that we have. Because at the end of the day, when you go to these different places and you volunteer, it's going to change you. It's going to make you a better person. It's going to make you a more compassionate person. You become more polished. And that's what allows you to be able to share your message with more individuals and just make your community a better place to live. This right here is, it was so unexpected. I did not know, I had no idea. And just to be a recipient of this award, I can't wait to pay it forward and, honor next year's recipient. And this year, just be worthy, just be worthy. I can't wait to call my mom. So I want to say thank you. I love you and I appreciate you. You know, this is for you, Irma.
Yeah, right. We all have huge smiles on our face. So heartwarming, so inspirational. I love how Jamerson impacts at scale, working with more than 2,000 veterans and at the grassroots level in community barbershops, and his impact globally as well. Truly a humble servant leader.
And his personality is just so magnetic, don't you think? No wonder he's garnered all the trust from his peers and his neighbors, and going into those barbershops. That was just so inspirational.
And Dr. Sanderson, what are your thoughts?
I want to meet him. I want to be in the same room with Jamerson.
Me too.
So I hope that will happen at some point. Truly embodies everything we aspire to. We talk about graduating change agents. That's what we saw right there. Such a beautiful thing.
Absolutely.
I love that he recognized his mom too, and he just did it in the chat. Wasn't that sweet? I saw that fly through.
I think that's amazing. So congratulations, Jamerson. So wonderful. We are honored to hear your story and that you are a Chamberlain graduate. Thank you, Dr. Sanderson, for joining us.
Yes.
And now I'm pleased to announce we are more than halfway through the show.
That's right,
and
we are.
We'll have our virtual chorus, Tracy, and another Chamberlain Care Award. And guess what? One more giveaway. I know you all are sitting there like waiting for the spin and waiting to see your name pop up on that. So what are we going to do for our final giveaway, Tracy?
Okay, so we're time for our final giveaway. A reminder that you'll see right below the video screen that there is a live multiple choice option. So please scroll down and pick your answer. So now it's time for trivia question number 2. All right, here we go. Who was the first Black woman on record to earn a professional nursing license in the U.S.? And I think, Janina, you have another little hint or some more information, right?
In fact, as you're selecting your answers down there, this nurse also helped in the creation of the National Association of Colored Graduate Nurses in 1908, which was later assumed by the American Nurses Association, the ANA. There is an annual award still given today in recognition of significant contributions to interracial relationships that's given in this nurse's name.
That's cool. So, okay, let's take a look at what our 4 lucky winners are going to get. Ooh, that looks like a nice beach package. I could use that, a towel, a beach bag, and a water bottle. Janina, what do you think of this gift?
Yeah, I think it's perfect there for you in Hawaii, the sunny weather out. We're hitting that in many of our states, right, the sun. But I don't think this is going to work sitting on my couch eating donuts.
Probably not.
Probably
not. But I think it's, go ahead.
I think our polls have closed.
I think they are. Yeah, I think they are. So I think it's time to spin the wheel, right? So let's go ahead and start that. Yeah, let's see who our first winner is. Haley Furr, you're our very first winner for trivia question number 2. Congratulations, Haley. On to our next winner. Spinning the wheel. Here it goes. Who's it going to be? Cynthia Mejia. I hope I said your last name right. Very good. Congratulations to you. You are our second winner of the day. Who's going to be our third for this particular question? Spinning the wheel.
And our last giveaway.
Mufida Corey. Congratulations, Mufida. Wow, yay. Okay, one more to go. Who's it going to be? One more chance to win. Jennifer Rangel, you're our 4th winner of the day for this particular trivia question. So congratulations to you. Congratulations to all 4 of our winners. And again, to find out how you collect your winnings, make sure to check the email that you signed on with for this event, and it will give you all the details. So again, congratulations.
Fun. I love the giveaways. And I know that there's one more thing that we have. No more giveaways, but we have our virtual chorus coming up.
Yes.
And I'm so excited for that. So
I am too.
Before we get to that though, we still have one more award.
We do. We have our 3rd and final Chamberlain Care Award of the show. And we have been blown away. I know I have, by all of our nominees and grand prize winners throughout the event. Janina, can you tell us a little bit about what the final award category is?
I would love to. So it's the Distinguished Career in Nursing Award, which recognizes an alum who is positively influencing healthcare today and will unquestionably shape the future of the profession. So Tracy, can you tell us who our three finalists are?
Yes, Dr. Melanie Bell, Dr. Lucia Amandano, and Dr. Anita Harris Brown. We're so excited for all three of you. So let's hear from them. These nominees are just so inspiring. I can't wait to hear their video.
As a Latino healthcare professional, I think my legacy is to transfer my knowledge and inspire my passion for nursing to others, also by encouraging to precept, to mentor new nurses, to also never give up in your dreams, because when there is a will, there is a way to do it. That's what we strive for, to be excellent and to make a difference in somebody's life.
I'm truly a nurse's nurse, and I truly love the art of nursing. My why is my team. Like, I do this because of my team. You know, my role is to remove barriers. My role is to make sure they can see their authentic selves. They can perform at their highest skill set. And so I do what I do because of my team. Nursing is still the number one highest respected profession.
I'm drawn to care for the vulnerable because it seems that they're without a voice. Oftentimes they enter the healthcare system, they're not aware of what they are allowed to do, allowed to have, as far as like speaking up for themselves. And so I want to encourage them by being an advocate for them and what their healthcare needs are. I've testified on about 4 different bills in the Maryland General Assembly, and I'm always encouraging people, you know, go to your legislators. They work for us. You know, sit down. If you want something changed or put into law, that's how these things happen. I just do what I need to do to help improve practice.
Wow, just wow again. I'm just so humbled to be in the presence of such amazing nurses. These nominees are so aspirational. They have incredible stories. The work they do is impacting thousands of people. That's what's truly amazing. They all have distinguished careers and are truly the North Stars for all of us here at Chamberlain. Congratulations to all 3 of you. Very
I'm loving how nurses make a difference, hearing these stories. And here to announce the grand prize winner for the Distinguished Career in Nursing Award is our very own president of Chamberlain University, Dr. Karen Cox.
Hello. Well, it is truly my honor to present the Chamberlain's inaugural Distinguished Career in Nursing Award to Dr. Melanie Bell, Vice President of Maryland Nurses Association. And you heard in the video all about the things that she's doing, but just to recap, because it's so impressive, so inspiring, and really reflects someone who's making a difference. Dr. Bell is Vice President of Maryland Nurses Association, and she is a Chamberlain Triple Crown graduate, BSN, MSN, DNP. And she is a fierce advocate for social justice and health equity, and she uses her experience and knowledge in healthcare to affect change at the highest state policy levels in Maryland. She is a voice for the voiceless and shares her expertise with the Maryland state legislators so that they can make informed decisions when voting on key healthcare bills to be passed in the state. You heard her comment about earlier. We've heard comments about people speak in those forums as if what they say is the absolute truth, and sometimes we need to speak truth to power. And nurses have the ability and the responsibility to do that. Since 2010, Melanie has signed every email with "Nursing is a gift that comes from the heart," which she said was inspired by her work as a bedside nurse. She said nurses are compassionate and passionate, caring and kind, which pours out of someone's heart. She humbly mentors others and always tells them, if you do a job that you love, it never feels like work, which she says is a true gift to be cherished. And we cherish Chamberlain alumni like Dr. Melanie Bell, who are doing extraordinary work and truly making the world better. Congratulations to our inaugural Chamberlain Distinguished Career in Nursing Award winner, Dr. Melanie Bell.
I'm Dr. Melanie Bell. I'm a nurse consultant for the federal government, and I am a proud 3-time Chamberlain graduate with my bachelor's degree, my Master of Science in Nursing, and my doctorate degree. My dream would just be to see the world of healthcare in a better place, to focus on the patient as opposed to the payment. Then patients will have better outcomes. Patients shouldn't be worried about if they can pay their bill and if they should step foot into a hospital because they know that they can't afford it. When you're a nurse, you can do anything. There's nothing that you cannot do, and I don't think that most people know the benefits of becoming a registered nurse. We're not just at the bedside, but we also have a seat at the table when it comes to being a change agent, and that's very important. And so with my passion for health policy, looking for careers in health policy, when I finished, it led me to the Maryland Nurses Association, which I am now the vice president of, and I was able to be on the legislative committee not only as a member, but I also chaired the committee for 2 years. And I'm able to testify based on experiences in healthcare, testify based on what I see in the communities, and offer my knowledge to the legislators so that they can make informed decisions when deciding which healthcare bills should be passed in the Maryland State Legislature. The first bill that I worked on, and the one I'm most proud of, is the bill on preventing pelvic and rectal exams on unconscious patients. You have to treat patients with dignity and respect, and you must obtain consent from patients. You can't take advantage of situations where patients are unconscious or asleep to perform healthcare duties. And so I think back to my elementary school teacher who said, you know, you talk too much. Well, this time I'm proud that I talk too much. Being a mentor is something that I love to do because I wish that I had a mentor growing up through my college years and when I stepped into the profession of nursing. And I saw an opportunity to bring nurses alongside with me to make sure that they're delivering the best health care, to improve best practices and more quality outcomes for patients. I would like my healthcare legacy to be being selfless. Selfless service, giving from the heart. It doesn't mean that you aren't going to take care of your own self, but it means that you're able to take care of yourself and provide for others. This is truly an honor. I'm so grateful for this. And I do it for the love of the profession, not for the acknowledgement. From the university that raised me, I'm very appreciative of this. Thank you to all of those who were on the committee. Thank you to Dr. Files for nominating me for the award. This truly means a lot to me.
Oh, wow. Wasn't that something?
Wow.
I mean, how inspirational. And I love that she said to the university who raised me. It just makes me so proud to be associated with Chamberlain. For all of you who are students out there, it should make you so proud to be going to this school and teaching for this school. She really advocates for the voiceless, which I loved, and is raising the next generation of superstars. And that's just so exciting.
Absolutely. Dr. Cox, what do you think about that story?
Well, it just makes me so proud to be part of Chamberlain University. Mm-hmm. And I vehemently disagree with the grade school teacher who said she talked too much. I think she just needs to keep talking because she's right. A difference for everyone. And you know, being an advocate is so important, and you can do it in formal ways like Dr. Bell, but even in informal ways. And we hope all Chamberlain grads understand that role that they can play to advocate for health of the people of this country.
I love that. And that's too what I want to say. Keep talking. Wonderful, wonderful. Nursing is a gift. Your voice is heard, so keep on talking. Thank you, Dr. Cox, for joining us. And don't go away, because we will hear from you a little later in the show. Now it is time for something I've been so excited for.
Me too.
So Tracy and I even made the production team hide this next video from us so that we could watch it live with you, first time ever Chamberlain family. So about a month ago, there was a call for talent, and wow, did Chamberlain respond. The task was not a simple one, putting together a virtual chorus. That's a lot of work. So now we're going to see about over, I think, 28 Chamberlain faculty, alumni, and students with representation from all of our programs perform a song. And they're joining us together from all over the country.
That is so exciting. The message of this song is all about rising up. The song lyrics describe resilience, courage, and dedication together. Music has healing power. I firmly believe that. Our vocalists really connected to this song, and we'd love to hear how it resonates with you in the chat. So as the song is playing, feel free to type something in the chat. And as we hear from our singers, I'm just super excited about this next piece.
Broken down and tired of living life on a merry-go-round. You can find that fighter that's seen in you, so we're gonna walk it out. Ooh, mountains, we gonna walk it out, and mountains. And I'll rise up, I'll rise like the day, I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid, I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. And I'll rise up, high like the waves, I'll rise up, in spite of the ache, I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. For you, for you, for you. The silence isn't quiet, and it feels like it's getting hard to breathe. And I know you feel like dying, but I promise we'll take the world to its feet. Ooh, mountains, take it to its feet. Ooh, mountains, and I'll rise up, I'll rise like the day, I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid, I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. For you, for you, for you. All we need is hope that we have each other, and for that we have each other. And we will rise, we will rise, we will rise. We will rise. I'll rise up, rise like the day, I'll rise up, and in spite of the air, I will rise.
cannot.
I know.
I cannot. Chamberlain family, amazing. I can't. I mean, we're gonna go to chat.
I know. I can't talk. I'm getting all choked up. That was so
chat?
beautiful. And I saw people saying it gave them goosebumps. It gave me goosebumps when that mama was singing to her baby. Oh, I mean, just pulled at my heartstrings. And I hope if it inspired me, it was just beautiful. I loved it.
It was. So worth the wait.
Yes.
Skills, and just the one thing. Our community, our Chamberlain family, we as nurses, we rise up. Every day we rise up and we make
That's right.
a difference.
So proud to be with Chamberlain. So proud of all of you that participated in that virtual chorus. That was just unbelievable. I loved every single second.
Yeah, so inspiring, chatting it up in there, you guys. Chamberlain family, we love
all
you.
All nurses should be able to see this. I agree. I totally
I'm
agree.
downloading it. Oh, Tracy, so we're coming to the end.
Yes, we are. And we couldn't end our celebration today without hearing again from our fearless nurse leader, Dr. Karen Cox. She is frequently called a nurse's nurse, from Candy Striper to CNO, COO to Chamberlain president. Dr. Cox is always a nurse first. So Dr. Cox, we'd love to hear from you again.
Thank you so much, Tracy. And thanks to both of you for leading such an exciting event. You're right, over an hour has gone by and it doesn't feel like it. So thank you for your leadership and your willingness to do this 2 years in a row. Our choir was quite something. And I'm always in awe of people who can sing because I cannot. I was not invited to sing, which is a good thing. But it was so wonderful. And I do have to say, truly, we as a Chamberlain community are stronger together. And each of you make a difference. And when Harold Green talked about our superpower being healers, what could be more exciting and important than being the educators of healers for the future? So thanks to everyone for all you've done. It's again, as I'll say, it's an honor to be part of the Chamberlain family.
Thank you, Dr. Cox.
So thank you. Yes. So just amazing. Thank you, Chamberlain family. Thank you for showing up. We've come to the end of our celebration. I hope you were able to disconnect, pause from the busyness of life, and enjoy this time with us, Chamberlain family. On behalf of the Chamberlain team, we thank you all for joining us today to share in moments of recognition, gratitude, and celebration of you, our Chamberlain family. Now acknowledge and celebrate that you make a difference. It is the connection, the sense of belonging, the support of each other that binds us, Chamberlain family. And truly, we are stronger together.
I would like to leave you today with a Hawaiian phrase that doesn't mean goodbye. From our heart to yours, ahui ko kako, until we meet again. Aloha, everyone.
I've had my heart broken into, but something's